channel and back to Python series. This is tutorial for exclusive for Python for new beginners who don't learn Python. Today the topic we are going to is called decorators in Python with demonstration. The previous session I explained hash table and how to perform operation hash table with the help of dictionaries in Python with demo also. You can go and check in the playlist. Let's go for session today. So today's session definitely have understand and have idea about introduction to decorators and also some of the idea about functions and what is decorator, why we need and how to implement with syntax as well as the real-time examples also, and the usage of arguments, args arguments and kwargs, that kw arguments in Python also. So introduction. So all of here I hope that the previous session I told what is function, recursive function and etc. You have idea about function. So these are concepts associated with function and little bit complication will be there. So in Python, functions are the first class objects, which means that remember all what are the functions we using, these are called the first class object because the functions are objects, they can be referenced to, passed to a variable and returned from other functions as well as. And also functions can be defined inside another function and they can also pass it as an argument to the another function. So you know already function is there and function inside function. For example, you have add function, inside you can create add 1, add 2 like that. So this is a way of using the function and the add function here. So let's go for here what is decorator. So before decorator, so in your practical life what you are going to do is, suppose you have you want to go to some function, your brother marriage or whatever, your friend's marriage or some gift like that, birthday like that, what do? You go and take a gift for watch or mobile like that. What do you go? Either one way you can directly give the mobile or watch like that, or you can go wrap it with the kind of gift cover. So gift cover and you can make a gift box and give it in a neat way. Similarly in Python also decorator same doing this, it will go decorate the functions and doing the work, giving the answers proper manner. So here decorators, what these are the powerful and useful tool in Python since it allows programs to modify the behavior of object, function or class. So whether you have a function or class, we can modify, just temporarily modify, and also it allows to wrap another function in order to extend the behavior of wrapped function without permanently modifying it. So remember, it also wrap another function in order to extend the behavior of wrapped function without permanently, but permanently not, just temporarily it allowed to modifying it. And also in decorators, functions are taken as argument into another function and then called inside the wrapper function. So we'll go for the examples only. Let's go for example, you can understand. So this is the thing you have to remember, it's not permanently changing, just temporarily changing either function or class. So according to Python, there were two types of decorators will be there. One is called function decorator, another is called the class decorator. So I highlight only the function decorator today. So how do you write? For example, the syntax is based on that simple function. I'm going to see the function. For example, I can write the function hi underscore decorator, then definition hello underscore decorator, then print of hi. So this is a way of using the decorator in Python. So this the above code is equivalent to all, means suppose in the function we are writing how definition hello underscore decorator, then print hi, then hello underscore decorator is equal to hi underscore decorator hello of decorator. So like that, but these kind of lengthy 3 steps we can shorten the above this code with the help of decorator here. So let's go for an example called a dec.py program Python script. So as I told you, I go and execute in the Python 3.8 ideally version here. So here I have program. So simple and DCC here. First thing is what we are going to define. So we are going to define, so easy and simple. So first, so I told you we can use a wrapper class here. First I am going to define here decorator, the function called hello underscore decorator of function. Then I am going to give definition. Another going to say here inner one is a wrapper function which the argument is called, and the inner function can access the outer local function, outer local as well as functions in the, like in this case, function. So now first I define a decorator, then I am going to create the definition inner one of there. I am going to give print hi welcome to online, then I am going to call the function again, function of this one, and print thank you. So here this is what means we are writing function, calling the actual function now and inside the wrapper function. So remember, so just I am going to give this function definitely go and call this while executing the program Python script, it will go and call this inner one and start to print this statement hi welcome to online, and then it will say return inner one, and then I am going to define a function called to be inside the wrapper. I am going to define another function called the function to be used where I am going to print lan, I have to print lan python like that, and I am going to now at last I have to pass the passing function to be used inside the decorator, that is inside the decorator, and decorator to control this behavior. So I am going to give function to be used is equal to hello underscore decorator of function to be used. See, hello underscore decorator function what I given the decorator, so like that you can use. So then only what happen, it go and execute this statement and again come back to function to be used, at last back to this return this one last statement function and return the thank you like that. So calling the function as usual, new whenever go to the Python program at calling the function, just you can use the function to be called used here. So remember, first I am writing the decorator where hello decorator, inside I have a nested, I am going to do the nested function, that is another wrapper class I am going to use, that is wrapper function, wrapper class, that is inner one of function where I am going to write the statement hi welcome to online class. After that I am going to create the function, just to function of like that, then we have to write print thank you, then return inner one. So remember, then I am going to use another function called function to be used where I am writing lan python. So whenever we try to execute the program, here we are given line of function to be equal to hello decorator function to be used. So it go and call and print this statement hi welcome to online class. After this what happened, it return inner one and come back to the function 2 where its function to be used lan python, and again go back to this function. What is the function you want to print? Thank you. So at last it print the thank you. So let's go for execution. So just to see the only two programs, see, so simple and easy. So run the program or F5 button. Put a no trace back error, we will get the answer. Yeah, successfully executed. So it's printing hi welcome to online class learn Python thank you like that. So like that you can use the decorator in the function decorators. Is the type of function decorator. So let's cover one more example. So before seeing the one more example, you have to understand this few points here where we have program called EEC1.py where we have to use the argument args and the multiply symbols kw arguments, okay, args in the Python. So what is use of asterisk symbol args means it is a special syntax in function where and the function definition in Python is used to pass a variable number of arguments. Remember, pass a variable number of arguments to a function, and also it is used to pass a non-keyworded variable length argument list. That's a way we are using the arguments. Another one is important, double multiplies kw args in Python. Here this is also special syntax in function definition in Python. Why we need it? Because it is used to pass a keyworded variable length argument list. Pass a keyworded variable length argument list where we use the name kwargs with a double star only. And also the reason is because the double star allows us to pass through keyword arguments and any number of them. So remember, arguments and the difference between kwargs. Argument just a function. It's a pass a variable number of arguments to a function where it's used to pass a keyworded variable length argument list. So let's cover the example 2 DEC1.py. Better understanding. Here a program here. So this is a program what I use. I use the arguments concept as well as the function, as well as I'm going to print the sum of two numbers. So what I'm going to do means, similarly I'm going to write the first step is initialize the decorator. So I'm using the function called hello underscore decorator function. Then I'm going to start the second one where I'm going to definition inner one. I'm going to pass the arguments. So variable length with keyword arguments. So I'm giving multiplies args and double multiplies kwrs. Then print before execution, first line. Then getting the return value. What will happen when the function will return? Yeah, sometime in decorator also the function may return some value. So I'm going to give the statement returned underscore value is called function of asterisk symbol arguments comma multiplies two multiply symbol kw argument. Then print after execution. Then returning the value to the original frame. So I'm going to write return underscore value. Then return inner one. So at last I'm going to write. So this is a function decorator. So I'm adding decorator to the function. So I'm going to give at the rate of hello underscore decorator. We seen the syntax also. Then I'm going to write the another function for additional two numbers. So I'm going to give the function called sum underscore two numbers of a comma b. Print inside the function. Then I'm writing return plus m. And also I'm going to pass the values for the a comma b variable values, that is 1 comma 2. Then at last what you do, getting the value through the return of the function. So I'm going to give print sum is equal to then sum underscore 2 number of a comma b. So here what happened means same. So here we are mixing the decorators, we are mixing two functions. So function one is called hello decorator, where you have inner one, another function called sum of two numbers. So what will happen when you try to execute? First it will go and pass the variables. Here you given a function decorator, no, it go and print the statement, print before execution. Then after happen, it go and return the value and return inner one and come back to the second function where the answer is what? A plus b, that 3. Sum of two numbers. So it go and print sum of two number is a comma b is 3. Then at last again back to this decorator function and going to print the value, print the statement after execution. So first before execution, then come back to the function 2, that is called sum underscore numbers of a comma b. So here just I am showing addition. If you want to multiplication, anything you can do, change operators until the runtime. So at last it print the answer and the last word here after execution, like that. So let's go for run the program, run the script here. So simple and easy. If no traceback error, we will get the answer. So if you be clear with functions, then only can easily catch this decorator concept. So that, yeah, successfully executed. So it printing before execution, inside the execution, then sorry, there will be small mistake it. So here what happened means this concept not before like that. We are using only function decorator. So first it go and print the before execution, then continually print the after execution, then before execution, then inside execution. After coming inside execution, then it go and print after execution. At last come to this area. What is the answer of this sum of two numbers 1, 2, 3. So that's only we are going to see here. Just going to see here. Yeah. So here before execution, inside the function, it go and take only inside function, then go back to the hello decorator function and print the after execution. At last it print the sum of two number, that is 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So this is the way you can understand decorators. What is understand introduction on some functions and decorators what you need. At last we see some examples. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, comment in the Postbox CS channel, and please stay connected with the Postbox CS channel in the social media. Thank you.